Alrighty, so this is the Monday morning weather briefing covering the weather for this week. Just an overview here. We're looking generally dry through Friday, with the exception of maybe some light rain and freezing precip in the southeast, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. And then this weekend we'll have chance for more widespread rain Saturday evening into Sunday. And then temperature-wise, starting out pretty chilly today, but we'll be gradually warming up through the week to above normal temperatures this weekend and into next week. Marine-wise, we're not expecting any small craft advisories through the end of the week. So this is outside of the Wakefield area, but I just wanted to put this up here for situational awareness. We do have some winter weather advisories for freezing rain in Northern Virginia and in Maryland. There's a low possibility that we end up putting some winter weather advisories in the interior southeast here, but we'll talk about that here in a moment. So for the overall weather pattern, high pressure is generally in control through the week. Tonight and into tomorrow, some weak low pressure forming off the coast may bring us some rain in southeastern portions of the area, just light rain. And then this weekend, we'll have a frontal system bringing another chance for some more widespread rain. Accumulation-wise, very light, looking at maybe 1/10 of an inch in far southeastern parts of the area. This is for tomorrow. So as you can see, pretty much all of the areas staying pretty dry through that first part of the week, and then into this weekend, maybe picking up around 1/2 inch. All right, so we'll talk about those freezing rain chances now. So this is the probability of any freezing rain, any accumulation from that, and you can see to our north where we have those winter weather advisories up already. They have higher probabilities of seeing that freezing rain. In the interior southeast here, we're looking at like a 20 to 30% chance, and we'll be evaluating what the morning model runs come in with, and evaluating the confidence in any freezing rain, and putting winter weather advisories up if necessary. This is where the forecast stands as of this morning. Looking at less than 100th up to perhaps 1/10 in the interior southeast, and then you can see in this state graphic here, Northern Virginia has got a little better confidence in 100th to 200ths of an inch of accumulating ice. Switching over to the temperature forecast. So like I said, starting pretty chilly today with highs in the upper 30s and low 40s. And then as we go through the week, we'll be warming into the mid to upper 40s and even into the 50s to low 60s by this weekend. And then switching over to our marine forecast, pretty not super impactful this week. Maybe some 25 knot gusts in the coastal waters, but most likely less than that. Here's a summary. See, we've got limited impacts, maybe a few gusts around 20 to 25 in the bay and coastal waters. Where this orange is sneaking in, the elevated impacts sneaking into the bottom corner here, that's for 5-foot seas, but not really anticipating small craft advisories from that because it's outside of our forecast zones where we would put that up. And here's that forecast through the max through 72 hours. So max wind gusts in the bay and rivers looking around 15 knots, and in the coastal waters up to around 20. And you can see those 5-foot seas sneaking in there at the bottom. I'll just pause on this slide for a moment so you can get an idea of what that looks like over the next few days for wind and waves. So switching over to our drought monitor, have seen improvement in the last few weeks, but still looking at some D0 to D2 drought across the entire area. And looking forward into next week, looking at those above normal temperatures continuing from this weekend into next week, as well as above normal precip. Alrighty, and with that, I am happy to take any questions